It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
26.
To throw is Rodgers. As this complete to Woods. 7 yards there and a first down. The Jets had 8 and 6 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
His short throw caught by Goddard. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
First down carry for Barkley won't lead to much as he'll take this forward for maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. But you look at this Patriots defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
I don't know what the actual percentages are. I don't know the analytics on when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches have always told me, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense for the Patriots, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them. Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Flip it.
Now Rodgers. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Slot man moves right. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
26.
Throwing is Rodgers. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Jets. Dallas Goedert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're all... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And now off to the races down the right side. Jonathan Taylor. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 70. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for six.
You gotta juke out your socks, B.
The Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. That's caught. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner's a former defensive back. I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Inside.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden,
Cut that shit.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in.
That's bullshit. I was right there. I read him the whole way. And he got lurker, nigga. I read him the whole way. And he got lurker. And didn't touch that. That's crazy.
Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A tackle made by Boye Mafe. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 9. Now Rodgers. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Take 30. Hey, take 26. Look at you.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Dallas Goedert with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. So they've had, and now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. Nick Folk for the point after. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. At the line, ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Richardson. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okurobu now.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. Quickly to Addison here.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. He'll take it inside the 25.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnover.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Rodgers to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. Big yardage that time.
Yo, Madden's holding me, yo. I know exactly where you're going, bro. And they're stopping my linebacker from going there. You suck.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Now it's Rodgers. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Another catch from there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up the first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Powering forward. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chop that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
But these guys going to chop into that deficit? They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage will be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
Here's Richardson to throw.
They'll roll him out right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10, it's Richardson.
Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. They'll get that complete to Alberto.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Big alert. 18 ready. Check, 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 check. Warrior 70. 79 Broncos.
Now Richardson.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense
Here's Richardson.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. McPherson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. This defense coming out after the half, and if that play's any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up a defensive touchdown.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
Here's Hardman to return.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They go play action with Richardson. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Richardson looking to throw.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Jordan Addison
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Here's Rodgers.
Open man downfield is Woods. Down the right sideline, Robert Woods.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robert Woods
use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Folk connects on the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep, and that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10.
Hey, pass. Like it, 18.
Now it's Richardson. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. He needs to start hitting more targets. To the right side, complete to Taylor.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
60 average.
Back to the air with Richardson. This is caught by Addison.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Ready, set.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Drop 60, drop 60.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Back 60. Mustang 19. Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Richardson working from the gun.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Javon Hargrave able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
In motion right is Addison. Richardson off the play fake.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Richardson.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. McPherson's kick is good, and that'll move them back within 6 now. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley.
I just love how they're going about trying to finish off this game. This is not an offense that's going to go into its shell. They're going to keep exploiting weaknesses where they see them. And that's a huge pickup there with the game in the balance.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle with Barkley.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Oh, one of the linemen on the other
Next time, take a knee, nigga.
I know you're looking at the scoreboard clock. We're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Richardson, meanwhile, going to get this ball to Taylor. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Richardson to throw it. He'll buy some time right. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. 1st down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
They'll run here with Taylor. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
69, 10 to 11, 10 to 11. Top 60, top 60.
Here's Richardson. This is Crump. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. This is 3rd and goal. Richardson. To the goal line, but it's in.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. He was wide open, son.
To keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight.
down. Desperation time. Here's Richardson.
Dude!
The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late fourth quarter.
So much for the touchdown. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
Get 300. Get 300.
Now Rodgers. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Rodgers to throw.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Hey, 88.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seed. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game.
Down to a knee here. The defense still...
Victory formation.
See if they want to use them.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Patriots, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss as they sit now at 14-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.